if you don't mind, I'd
Do
just...
you realize how delicate the experiment is you've interrupted by sending for me? I may need to throw out the components and start again.
How dare you take that kind of tone? You're in service to me.
There's some
remember?
trouble.
I'm sorry, my lady. The stresses of all this research, it's becoming more than I can bear.
You're forgiven. Now,
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
is he cursed?
Yes.
Has he been possessed?
Sorry, my lady.
What? Possessed?
I've been looking, but I'm convinced Serland truly believes what he is saying.
Very well. Keep at it. You may go.
I'll have to meet this Serland. A member of her family? Oh. And the man himself. Excuse me.
Oh, come to gloat, have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's youngest son?
So you're her son. Oh, why would I want to ridicule you?
Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind. I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stonecloaks. Now my mother's stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me. Be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection.
I see. So, what sort of lies do you say Ulfric has been spreading?
Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry. His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne.
How dare you take that kind of tone? You're in service to me.
I see.
I'm sorry.
Well, I appreciate someone who knows how to speak their mind and has the courage to do so, though I don't know what I think about all this yet.
If you've made any progress with him.
I'd better get going.
Is he cursed?
Yes.
Has he been possessed?
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
Of course.
Truly believes what he is saying.
Very well. Keep at it. You may go.
So it seems I should be very careful what I say here in Riften. For more reasons than one. I wonder where this other son of hers is, though. Might be worth it to speak with him, too. Come on, Garm. Good day.
Don't think you're with me like I'm one of those damn shopkeepers.
Is that him? I think it might be. Well, let's see if he's willing to talk. Good day.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers.
I'm sorry. Do you dislike visitors in Riften?
Every day the threat of exile from Riften draws closer for myself and my family. Who knows how many spies the Empire has sent into our midst already? We're at war. This isn't the time for hospitality.
I see.
Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything. If my brother Saerlund had his way, we'd be flying Imperial colors by now.
I understand that you and your brother don't see eye to eye.
Can you believe that fool had the audacity to speak of his love for the Empire in the plaza? He expects us to drop our defenses and greet them with open arms, to dialogue with them rather than defend our homeland by spilling their blood.
How
He's a traitor,
outrageous.
plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne, he'd be hanging from the gallows for his sympathies toward the Empire.
I see. So, you're the son of the Jarl. Why are you only practicing with a dagger?
If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs.
What a shame.
Thankfully, our smith Balamond works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative.
I suppose I can get that for you.
Thank you. Do hurry, please.
Well,
Until next time.
indeed. Good day. Well, he's an ass. Imagine wanting to talk about things instead of immediately going into battle. And I guess he, like everyone else, thinks that I'm some sort of messenger girl. Oh well. I probably ought to visit the local smith anyway. Especially if I want to get on the road tomorrow, which is my current plan. Hello there. You're the smith?
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Actually, I'm here to pick up Harald's sword.
Lazy good for nothing, isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm a stone's throw from the keep.
Yeah.
Here's the sword. Tell Harald to stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition.
Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to say that to his face, but I understand exactly how you feel. So, I imagine current events are keeping you quite busy here.
People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune.
So you seem quite proud of your work.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame.
A recipe?
The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
I see. That sounds quite impressive.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Shutting this place down would dishonor my family's heritage. But what other choice will I have?
I wonder, what do you have for sale?
The finest weapons and armor.
Any bolts? No, doesn't seem like it. But he does have some steel. Maybe I can use that to craft some more bolts of my own. Well, there's that taken care of. I've replenished my supply of bolts. I kind of wish I could have made more than that, but steel is expensive, and I needed some of it so that I could improve my weapons. So I sharpened up my sword, and I also worked a little bit on the mechanism for the crossbow. Balaman had a couple of ideas. Besides that, I also traded in that hide shield for this kite shield. It's not the most elegant thing I've ever seen, but it should give me a little bit more protection than the old shield. Alright, well, it's getting towards evening, and while I was working, people started bringing out all these decorations. I didn't realize that it was just about Tales and Tallows. So, that's nice. I don't really celebrate that holiday much anymore. Not as much as I did when I was younger, but the decorations are cheerful. Alright. Well, I could run back and deliver that sword, but I was thinking, before I do that, that I want to give the meadery a visit. I mean, there's really no point in visiting Riften without at least stopping in at the meadery that it's so famous for. Blackbriar Meadery. Alright, let's go take a look. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry too. I wonder if they have any food here. Hello there, friend.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
Well, that's what I'm here for. But tell me, what makes Blackbriar mead so special?
Lady Maven's been developing this secret recipe for Blackbriar mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor.
Interesting.
Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first.
You know, that sounded kind of rehearsed.
Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you?
Wouldn't
I've spent
dream of
weeks
it.
trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me.
Well, there are worse things than being fired. I'm sure you could find another job.
Yeah. Fired. Sure. That's what I meant.
Oh. You seem awfully worried about Maven Blackbriar. What can you tell me about her?
She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family.
Right. That sounded even more rehearsed. You're gonna have to work on that performance. But, come on. I know that you're just trying to, show the best face to the customer, but you can tell me the truth.
Okay, look. If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honrik. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can.
I see. You may have wanted to keep your voice a little bit quieter because I think that might have been your boss who just walked behind you. Well, I'm here. I ought to try what he has for sale.
Take a look.
A boiled egg? I am kind of hungry, but eggs aren't really the best thing to go with mead, if you ask me. So you've got the regular Blackbriar mead and the reserve. I can't really afford the expensive stuff. I mean, technically I have enough money to pay for it, but I don't want to spend that much when I won't spend that much for more steel. So let's take a bottle of the Blackbriar mead. Actually, maybe 2. I'll have one for the road. Thank you, friend.
Come back and see us again.
I will indeed. And let's try this stuff. Oh, I already had a bottle. Huh. When did I pick that up? Well, it's not bad, I'll say that much. Thank you. Hello?
If you're looking for a handout, you want to speak with my husband.
And who would that be?
Boley's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
Wait a minute. That name's familiar.
With my husband's newfound religion, what I do with our coin and what I do all day seems less important to him. Suits me.
Okay. Boley. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a second. Do I still have that with me, or did I leave that? Here it is. That's what I thought. Do not read this or I will put a skeever in your bed, especially you, Boley. Huh. And wasn't there something else about him here? That's right. This morning, Boley walked up to me with an amulet of Mara around his neck. Oh, weird. Huh.
At this rate, he'll give the entire Riften fishery away to charity. Then how will I live?
get a job? I don't know.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only about 20 gold coins, and all
Well,
this could be yours.
let's go and give this sword back to the Jarl's son. And then I think it's time to,
Why take a chance?
pay for our room with some song. Hello there.
Unmid, I wish
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers.
What's going on over there?
Anuriel seems to think
Don't ask, don't ask, don't ask. As you'll recall, I'm not here to waste your time. I have a delivery for you. The sword from Balamon that you just sent me for a little while ago.
Took your sweet time getting it to me. Here you go, for your trouble.
Oh, well. Thank you so much for your patience.
Now if you'll excuse me.
Don't let me stop you. Hello. Come on, Garm.
Come to gloat, have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's youngest son?
Nope. Alright. Well, there's that taken care of. I don't know why I agreed to that in the first place. Ah, hello there, Mule, Aaron.
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets...
It's been getting to me too. You know, I'm thinking it's a good thing that we're leaving tomorrow.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
A really good thing that we're leaving tomorrow. Alright.
Bercy still. Welcome to the Bee and Bard, my lady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
I will let you know.
Give him one more week.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
The fishing?
There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onric. You should try it sometime.
Oh, hello. I just met your wife a few minutes ago. So, you're a fisherman, I take it.
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery.
Really?
Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping the city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree.
So, you mentioned Nivenor. I believe I met her.
Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons from Maramal over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh?
I suppose so. You sound quite charitable from what I've heard.
Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city?
I
Beggars
have.
roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of war is driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help.
Take it easy, father.
So, you mentioned the war driving away business, so who is it that buys all your fish?
I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course.
Well, I'm planning to get there eventually, but that probably won't be for a while. Honestly, you'll be better off finding somebody else to take it. And
I'll tell you one thing.
if by chance you haven't found a messenger by then, before I set out, maybe I'll stop by here and see if you still need it done.
Certainly.
It was nice chatting with you. I wish you a good evening.
Remember to give at the temple.
Of course.
But at least your family.
Anything you say, ma'am.
Interesting.
Drink up, my boy.
So that is Bully.
May their souls find their way to
It's strange to think.
Take it easy, Father. You're making a scene.
Huh.
I'll rest easy when we've driven every last Imperial pig back across the Gerald Mountains. Now do me the honor I deserve as your father, and drink up!
Yes, well, he's Father. Enthusiastic. In any case,
Romlin, I've been meaning to
it is strange to think that that man, in another life, could have been my father.
What do you say? You think I had something to do with that?
Anyway.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
Kirava.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
I'd like to perform here, as I have the last couple of nights.
And Maven finds out. The Drek family is going to be one member smaller.
And I've been thinking that I might get
to the Bee and Barb, my lady.
more of a reaction out of this crowd.
One of our special drinks.
I love when you spin that yarn.
If I give them something that's not from Skyrim. I mean, I know Nords like their traditional songs, but some variety is nice. So what I'm thinking is that I'll play something from Cyrodiil tonight.
Still refuses to cooperate.
Let's see. This one should be good.
What do you want to do?
I've known Bercy a long time, even before he opened that rubbish shop. Give him one more week.
And if he still refuses?
Then thumb screws on him and hit him hard.
Drink up, my boy. Drink to those who have fallen. May their souls find their way to Sovngarde.
Take it easy, Father. You're making a scene.
Oh, wow. That certainly got more of a reaction than I got last night.
Big back across the Gerald Mountains. Now do me the honor
I think
as your father, and
it's time to have some dinner.
Yes, Father. New in town, eh? Here for the fishing.
Hey, Talon, get off your lazy tail and take care of the customer.
Keep your
Evening,
scales
friend.
up. You want a drink?
Oh, sure. What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
I still want to avoid that cliff racer, but let's try the Velvet Lechant tonight.
Yeah, what do you
Thank
want?
you.
If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
Sorry. I just noticed you there earlier. But I'll leave you to your drink.
Well, that was important.
What's the matter?
Sorry.
I thought you people were used to indentured servitude.
Time for me to drink up.
Blackbriar.
Here we go. And while we're at it, some dinner sounds really good. Have some baked potatoes. How about some... I don't know if I'm that hungry. Some slaughterfish. Leeks. And a bit of bread. That sounds good.
Not. Say that again. So help me, you're gonna need more than your mother to protect you from me.
Talon J is pretty good at mixing a drink. Alright.
Talon, another round.
I think you've had plenty, Volwolf. Maybe you should head on home.
Got the coin? You're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Give me some more drink. I'll have your head on a pike.
Thanks, Kirava.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Well, I'm about ready to set off. I just need to find Jade, and I'm assuming that she's at the Temple of Mara. It's a lovely morning for travel, don't you think, Garm? Alright, let's see. Oh, actually, first... I don't want to leave this place without at least visiting the Hall of the Dead, and it looks like there's a graveyard back here. Wait a second, is that... another Shrine of Talos? The guard doesn't seem bothered by it. Huh. Talos. Grant me protection as I continue my journey. I'll take that butterfly as a good sign. So where's the Hall of the Dead? Well, not here. Down here, maybe? Yeah, this seems likely. Hello. You must be the priest of Arkay here.
Come to laugh at the grave tender?
Why does everybody think that I'm going to laugh at them? No, that's not what I'm here for. But I'm assuming you're the grave tender in question?
If you're trying to ask if I tend the Hall of the Dead alone, then the answer is yes. You think anyone around here is going to lift a shovel to help me? Guess again. Leave the dirty work to old Alessandra. Look, I didn't ask for this job. I got stuck with it thanks to my father.
How is your father to blame for your job? Can I assume it's a family position?
My father was a priest of Arkay. All my life was spent around the dead, being forced to learn the proper burial rituals and prayers. I never had any friends. Who'd want to spend time with the weird little girl who hangs around dead people? So I grew up with a miserable trade. This is all I know how to do. Prepare and inter the deceased.
I see. It's rather a different experience than I've had. For me, the Hall of the Dead is sort of a peaceful place, though I know a lot of people find it creepy. But I suppose it's because I have such good memories from Brother Roland. He always made it seem like... well, certainly like it was nothing to be afraid of. I wonder, is there a way that you can make peace with your father?
I'd like to make the journey to the Hall of the Dead in Whiterun, and give my ceremonial dagger to Anders, the caretaker.
I've met him.
I believe once it's interred with my father's remains, I'll be at peace with his memory.
I will be heading to Whiterun. It may take me a little while to go there, but I can bring it there for you.
I hadn't asked you because I was afraid you'd say no. I appreciate your help.
It's no trouble at all.
I'm entrusting you with the dagger. Bring it to Anders and he'll take care of the rest.
All right. What's so special about this dagger anyway?
A priest of Arkay is entrusted with a ceremonial dagger once they've completed their training. It's usually given by the head priest who sanctified the ritual. In my case, the head priest happened to be my father. The thing is, I never wanted to follow in his footsteps. In some ways, I still don't.
But you ended up doing it anyway.
I had to, for honor's sake. But I had waited too long. My father died before he could see my training to completion.
I see.
When I finally became a priest, they gave me the new High Priest's dagger. But I already owned my father's. So you see, I have to return it. It breaks tradition, and I need to tell him that I finally did what he wanted.
Well, of course I'll help you to do that. I'll take this to Anders as soon as I get back to Whiterun.
Be cautious. The pilgrimage to the shrine is not an easy one.
Well, it wasn't that bad, even when it had skeletons in it. I mean, walking skeletons. I don't know if you've heard about that yet, but there was a bit of an undead problem in the Hall of the Dead in Whiterun. It's taken care of now. Thanks to this boy. Yes, such a good doggy. Such a good doggy. Yeah, you look like you feel right at home here, too. Alright, well, I'll leave you to it. Better go find Jade and get this show on the road. I'm going to assume that she's up here in the temple. Hopefully we can find her quickly.
Why take a chance?
Ah, there she is.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Thank you, Maramal. Alright, Jade.
Yes?
Excuse me. It's time for us to get going. If you're going to help me out with this, task that Dinya has asked me to complete.
I've got your back, so you better hope they come from the other direction.
Alright. You ready, Garm? Let's get going. I wonder if we can take the carriage down to Iverstead. Actually, oh no. Jade, run for cover. Alright, this is a good time to try out that new crossbow. Where's, ah! Ow, 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 ow. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, sorry. Am I even hitting it at all? Whoa! Come on! Where's it gonna land? Actually, come on. Oh no. No, 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 not again. Yeah. So,
Let's see in the shadows. Never know who you'll run into otherwise.
yeah, like a dragon. I guess
Let's
I
see in the
might...
shadows. Never know who you'll run into otherwise.
I might have some explaining to do.